Hey guys, welcome back. I'm gonna do a little update video, whatnot, I think, for my mods. I'm show you the new stuff that has been added in these little updates and whatnot. So I guess I could get started in this. This is for Eccentric Biomes 1.3. And, added a bunch of new things. As you can tell, these new type of block. Util, I don't know. So we got this block here. It looks weird. It's dark, and the normal one actually kind of acts like a slab. So instead of going a full block up, it actually it's only a half, as you can see, and it actually makes you go slower by, I think it reduces your speed by half. And this is just the full one. So in case if anybody wants to add this type of texture to any of their builds or your houses or anything, but they don't necessarily want the slab feature part. Yeah. And this doesn't slow you down. This is normal. And you have to make this to make the other variant blocks. So we got ourselves bricks, ornate, just like a fancy, and a pillar, and of course it could rotate. So it's similar to like what the Diamond has with its bricks, ornate, and pillar thing. And of course we got the stairs, normal, bricks, and ornate, and then the slabs. These slabs do work with my Industrial Technologies mod and the chisel, and if you have them both installed, they can do the the wall parts, vertical, whatever you want to call it. There's a few extra things. There is a new mob called the Earthen, I guess you could call it. I'm not entirely sure. It's just a random thing that I typed out. And it is quite strange. I think I tweeted something about this, but yeah, it's weird and I have no idea. And it's awesome. It's cool looking. I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's weird. It's like little cubes. It doesn't really have a face. It's just that big cube, and then those little cubes. I edited. I took the some code from like what the Blaze has with its rods and messed around with it and made it all weird like that. And messed around with the particles and saw that it did that enchanting thing like from the enchantment table. So I kept that. And it's weird. Yeah. And it has cool sounds, which one of my friends suggested I should have added sounds like that for it. And so I did. And it has multiple of those, like idle sounds, it has hurt sounds, and a death sound. It only has one death sound, but it has a few idle ones and a few hurt ones. And they do have a chance of dropping this new little item called an Earthen Cube, which is really tiny, and I had to do custom rendering code of in the hand and first person and on the ground because it's just a tiny little cube. You can actually take that and craft this, which I had an interesting idea for because I didn't really have a use for this, but this is an Earthen Battle Axe. 8 attack damage, and you take a normal iron axe, any kind of stick, and 3 of those cubes to get this. So it's a nice little weapon. It looks cool, and it puts a use to these little weird cube things I have. Yeah. So it's another little thing. And this is util, whatever you want to pronounce it. I don't even know. When you mine this, it drops these. So you don't actually get the block. It drops these. When you mine that block. However, this block I think drops itself. So yeah, so there's that. And that util is also used to create a few of these things. Not the bricks. You got that full one, but it's used similar to like what the Diamond has. Like, let's see, that's ornate. So the Diamond ornate has its block and then its bar. Well, this util has its full block and its weird item thing. And then, of course, the pillar is similar to what the dime is, except this with this type of stuff. And then over here, I fixed the flamestone Before you could walk on it, but it only really like set you on fire for a second. I fixed that. Really easy fix. It now sets you on fire for 8 seconds, like as if you were in a block of fire or something. So you have to be walking though, so you can stay still. But once he walks a little bit, he can get set on fire. So I fixed that with all the flame steals. So normal does that. If it's a burn mobs only, it'll only do it to mobs. If it's a burn player, it only sets you, the players and not mobs. I increased biome generation a little bit. I also changed this support link here. Before it was a Patreon, but now it's just a PayPal. So it's just a direct thing. Eccentric Biomes has an OR dictionary to it now. So yeah, that has to do with mod integration with other ones, so it's not too much of a big deal. I also added some chest hooks, so you can find that Earthon cube or whatever. You can find that, in the battle axe too, in some chests like villager chest and dungeon and a mine shaft and a pyramid. There's a few other things that you might be able to find. I think you can find like some diamonds and some this util item stuff in some of the chests too. There was a bug, mainly with the Dymus, because it's been fixed here, so it's not necessarily 3 slabs. But with the Dymus slabs, you can stack them, of course, so you make a double slab. But when you mined it, it had 2 double slabs come out. I know the IDT had a glitch like that too, and I fixed that, so when you mine a double slab, you actually get the 2 single slabs back. So that's been fixed. I also added a new biome. You might have noticed, if I could fly here. There we go, jeez. Alright, so there's this weird biome. Yeah, I was messing around with things, and it's called a util field, and you get achievements for exploring the biomes, and there's achievement for each of the biomes. So yeah, so there's this util block, it's the normal one, so not the full one, so it's that half slab like thing that slows you down. And there's these weird broken up spikes. Yeah, and it's actually really difficult to see at night in this biome. That Earthon mob is supposed to spawn in here, but I haven't quite got that to work yet. But it does supposed to spawn. And you can see there is grass here, but it's, the color has been changed to black. So, if I go over here, I'll get the achievement for walking in that. There's an achievement for all of them. However, there is not an achievement for walking through all of them. I haven't gotten that to work. I tried it for a little bit. I'm like, all right, well, I'll figure that out some other day. There might be. I don't know. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense that there would be one to explore all the biomes, but there isn't one right now. I have to. It's a little easier said than done type of thing. But I'm sure someday there will be an achievement for walking on them. And of course, any new biomes that I'll add, I'll also add an achievement for. So, I also updated the update checker link thing in the code. When there's an update, I have a file that's supposed to be hosted by my own personal site thing that I have wikis and stuff on. And so it checks a file on there with a number in it, and if it's higher than what the version number in the code is, it says, hey, there's an update. I changed it because my PC screwed up. Thanks, Microsoft. The program that runs the site thing, the little server, is not currently working. It's not giving me permission to view it with the external link that I have set up. So I don't know what's up with it. But I found a different way to have the file up always. And it's actually 24/7. It's being hosted by Google on the on like a Google Drive thing. Or Docs or whatever. So it can check for updates 24/7 now. And I won't have a problem because lately I've not been getting that server thing to be working, and I can't get on the site with the link I have. I can get it on localhost, but that's not helpful. Oh, here we go. I thought that would take a lot longer. Anyways, so there's Deadland that has been here an update or two or so. I added more dead bushes generating, but I also added these dead trees. I actually meant that to be oak, but I did a thing in the code that I didn't realize actually turned out to be the acacia wood, and I left it because I thought it looked good. However, the orange on top it kind of works, but not entirely, I think. But the side definitely works with the theme of being dead and dry and whatnot. But maybe eventually I'll have its own dead wood or something like that, and have a little custom model like how the bone tree is a little skinny thing. The logs are like that. Maybe I'll have this dead wood be something similar to this. Maybe not that skinny, but yeah. So there's just a little bit of tree generation in here. That, I believe, is everything on the change log. Link in the description to go download it. Feel free to do mod reviews. I'd love that. And if you send the link to me somewhere, I can add it to like the wiki and the main Minecraft post thing that I have. We can download it at. I recently added all my mods on Cursed Forge, so you don't necessarily have to go to the Minecraft forums and go through the add file link or not. I'd rather you so I could get money because I have none. But it is on Cursed Forge. I know there's a few people that for some reason didn't. Yeah, they're asking me like, "Do you have it not on Minecraft forums?" I'm like, "Why? Just go there." I don't know what's wrong with it. But yeah, it's on Cursed Forge. All my mods are. That's what's in this update. Feel free to give some ideas and some biomes or new stuff to add into already existing biomes or something. I don't know. Just, you can give ideas for any of the mods I have. Well, not really Ender Crack, because that doesn't really need... Yeah, I mean, there's not really much I can add more to that. But if you're going to suggest ideas for Eccentric Biomes or the Industrial Technologies, rate, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys later. Follow me on Twitter, by the way, to get little updates on things. I share pictures and GIFs and whatnot during development of my mods, and if you want to see that, go follow me, or you could always check out the hashtags I have for them. And once the IDT has updated, I will do an update video for that too. I think I'm going to start doing that for the mods I have now. These update videos, just to tell you what's in the update. See you guys later.